Hi guys, Fu here, and I'm bringing you my review of the 13th Floor Haunted House for 2013. The 13th floor is located out at 2814 West Bell Road in Phoenix. It's $25 for their general admission pass, it's $35 for their VIP with a shorter line, and then they have like an immediate access pass for $45. There's two mazes here. The 13th floor itself, which moves through several sort of haunted themes, Halloween stuff, your standard sort of thing, and then Zombieland, which is their post-apocalyptic zombie-themed maze. As far as outside and waiting in line, there's some actors running around who are doing really well, sort of keeping the line entertaining, but there's not a whole lot going on out there. It's in a big, old building, not like cool, just like an old Home Depot or something, in a big empty parking lot, and that's about it as far as the outside goes. 13th floor has stepped up their game this year as far as technology goes. There's more animatronics, there's better animatronics, there's a cool like Pepper's ghost effect at one point, and they were really, I think, using their size and the amount of just backing they have money-wise to their advantage with those. They're beautifully done, just like everything else in the 13th floor. There's not an amazing amount of difference from previous years as far as what sections you go through and the general layout of the haunt. I don't think that that is hurting them at all. I was still interested and scared and having a great time despite the fact that I've been through this haunt numerous times now. The introduction section got a bit of a revamp. That was really great. I enjoyed it. It scared me. It had me apprehensive about what was going to happen next. There's a good scare in that intro that was really great. As usual, the production values and everything in 13th floor are top-notch. The mausoleums look like crumbling old mausoleums. You get a great sense of moving from big outdoor spaces into really tight indoor spaces. The transitions from moving, through a graveyard to a mansion to this to that to eventually to pirates doesn't feel awkward or forced or like you're just bumbling through several mazes. You get a nice transition through everything. There's great level changes where you're going up and down and sideways. You really feel like you're exploring and moving through all these spaces. The actors constantly 110%, always in character, not breaking the scare to go back to their area. If they're a zombie and I look at them from across the maze over some fences, that guy is still a zombie, and it's good. The 360 effect is just good. The lighting's well used, the sound's well used, the smoke effects are well done. 13th floor knows what they're doing at this point, and it's good. It's really good. The animatronics this year really had me, so excited and really startled at certain points. There was a snake section I wasn't too fond of towards the end of the maze last year that I feel like got addressed or revamped a little bit. It felt like a smoother transition. The animatronics in there were spot on. I think the only things I can say negative about 13th floor are that it's really, really, really warm in there. I'm sweating as I'm walking through, which I don't super enjoy. And the blow-up pillow guys, I'm still not a fan of those. Where they're used here is probably the best use I've seen in a haunted house, where you get sort of a swamp effect for, the shorter pillow guys. So, it's interesting, and then in the snake room they use it again. It makes some amount of sense. I feel like those pillow things backup rooms get people stuck and generally cause havoc more than they add anything to a haunted house. Also, they pull the hair clips out of my hair, and I'm really tired of losing hair clips to them. Really, really tired of that. I think the only other thing is in the swamp section, there's green lasers going on. I've never seen a swamp with green lasers. Maybe I haven't seen enough swamps. I feel like some ambiance lighting and some fireflies or some noises and more smoke would create a better swamp effect than green lasers. But those are really the only complaints I can bring against this maze. It's beautiful, it's well done, it's well thought out. I mean, this is solid and slick and works. So please continue to do what you're doing. You know, the sort of ramping up things slowly, pouring some good time and money into this seems to be working really well for you, so keep it up. If you haven't been to 13th Floor, this is so much fun. It's fun if you like just looking at all the pretty things. It's fun if you really want to get that apprehensive feeling that you don't know what's coming. It's fun if you like to get the crap scared out of you. It's a great haunt. There's some sort of dead space between 13th Floor and Zombieland where there's room to have a line. I've never really witnessed much of a line back there, but perhaps later into the season there would be, which could kind of kill the feeling if you have to wait between haunted houses inside the building. But I've never had that issue, so I can't say it kills the sort of feeling. Zombieland, once again, is great. The feeling of the post-apocalyptic zombie city is well done and beautiful. The lighting's spot on. The sounds are spot on. The additions this year are really great. This year, the acting's a little bit different. There's the addition of this sort of army military guys pushing you through the space, giving you a sense of urgency, which I really enjoyed. And then the way they weave you through the space every year. It's a clever use of a really small space. You don't cover much area on foot, but you feel like you're in there for a long time. And it's really well done. These zombies are top-notch once again. There's some great scares, there's some great tricks in here that I absolutely adore. The one thing that kills me is the neon clown section in the middle where you get like awesome, perfect zombie apocalypse, weird neon clowns, perfect, awesome zombie apocalypse. I understand the clown thing. People are scared of clowns. It can be a good scare for you. I don't understand neon clowns, ever. I've never seen clowns in real life be bright pink and bright green and bright purple and bright yellow. I've never seen it. And I feel like the weird airbrush spray painted not zombie, just evil clown thing breaks up the ambiance of Zombieland a lot. Why aren't they like zombie clowns? Why aren't I pushing away the shredded like red and white canvas? Why don't the colors match the rest of the room? The rest of everything is brown and dark and gritty, and then we get bright, bright green. Why isn't this the brown, dark, gritty carnival in the middle of the city that was there when the zombies attacked? And now you have a whole bunch of really creepy stuff. Where's like the dead elephant with stuff coming out of it, and weird zombie clowns with shredded outfits? Where is that? Why isn't that in this space instead of neon weird stuff? I mean, there's some animal use throughout the Zombieland I think is really cool. Why don't we have something, why don't we tie that into this whole circus freak show thing instead of this weird neon color palette? Aside from that, Zombieland, A+. They have you interacting more with the space, they have you interacting more with the actors. There's some, like, sort of climbing and sort of crawling areas that are really great, made me feel like I'm really running from zombies. There's some guys sliding at you. It's amped up from last year. I enjoyed it immensely. Just ditch that clown section in the center, please. Overall, 13th Floor is one of, the most solid haunted houses in the area. With the Nest out of commission this year, it's obviously, the premier haunted house in Arizona right now. It's well worth your time. It's well worth your money. If you are going to hit only a couple haunted houses this year, 13th Floor should definitely be on your list. So tell me what you think, rate the video up or down, and I'll talk to you next time.